class, Mr. Grove here, and today we'll be looking at the celebration of ANZAC Day and where it originated from. ANZAC Day is celebrated all over Australia and New Zealand and has been celebrated for over a century, the first celebration being held in 1916 on April 25th. ANZAC stands for Australia and New Zealand Army Corps and celebrates all of the Australians and New Zealanders who served and died in all wars, conflicts and peacekeeping operations. It also celebrates the contribution and suffering of all those who have served. It was in 1915 that Australian and New Zealand soldiers formed part of the expedition that set out to capture the Gallipoli Peninsula. The Battle of Gallipoli lasted 8 months, with both sides suffering substantial loss. Gallipoli had a profound impact on Australians at home, and the 25th of April soon became the day on which Australians and New Zealanders remembered the sacrifice of those who died and served in the war. Back when ANZAC Day was first held, there was a march held in London and a sports day in the Australian camp in Egypt. More than 2,000 troops marched down the streets of London in the first ceremony. Today, ANZAC Day is a day of remembrance, which takes two forms. Commemorative services are held across the nation at dawn, the time of the original landing, while later in the day, former servicemen and servicewomen meet to take part in marches throughout the country's major cities and in many smaller centres. Commemorative ceremonies are more formal and are held at the Australian War Memorial and other war memorials around the country. This ceremony first happened in 1942 and has happened every year since then. In most towns and cities, there are dawn services and parades to pay tribute. Here in Newcastle, we have dawn services at Nobby's Beach, a march at Gregson Park in Hamilton, presented by Hamilton Public School, and Fort Scratchley's firing of the guns. All of these events help bring the community together to remember those that have fallen in the wars. Newcastle also has the ANZAC Memorial Walk at Bar Beach, which serves as a reminder of those that fought in World War I. The Memorial Walk also has several informative pieces along the bridge, including the 3,859 family names of the 10,947 known men and women in Newcastle and the Hunter Valley. It also has several plaques with different pieces of information, such as the Ode, which is speaking at ceremony, the timeline of battles throughout the war, and information on different aspects of the war. Well, that's everything for this lesson, class. Hopefully you all learned something, and I'll see you next time.